You've been living under a lie. Not just believing it, but building your entire life around it. You think your limits are real. You think your past defines you. You think your failures are permanent and that whatever you've become by now is just what you are. But what if I told you none of that is true? What if the way you see yourself isn't who you are, but who you were trained to be? That's the truth most men never face. You weren't born doubting yourself, you were made to. Somewhere along the way, you picked up labels, insults, setbacks, and shame and started wearing them like skin. You became what they called you, what they projected onto you. And now, you walk through life thinking you're not enough. That mindset is a prison. But today we crack the wall. This isn't about hype. It's not about fake confidence. This is about finally seeing who you are beneath the broken mirror. Because you are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are what you choose to believe about yourself right now. And that belief, it builds everything. Your habits, your relationships, your money, your momentum. All of it grows or dies based on how you see the man in the mirror. So what's in there? What do you really see? Be honest. Do you see a warrior, a builder, a leader? Or do you see weakness, confusion, fear, and doubt? Most men live their entire lives looking into the mirror and seeing shame. They remember the girl that left, the job they lost, the fight they didn't win, and those memories get branded into their self-image. But the mirror isn't truth, it's reflection, and reflections can be distorted, especially when you've never been taught how to clean the glass. You were never shown how to rebuild identity from the inside out, until now. So here's how we fix it. Step 1. Burn the old labels. Every time someone called you lazy, weak, stupid, emotional, angry, or selfish, you internalized it. Write those labels down on paper, all of them, then destroy that paper, burn it, rip it, shred it. Do something primal. Because this is your declaration of separation. You are not that man anymore. That man died the moment you chose to rise. Step 2. Rebuild the mirror. Every day, stand in front of it and speak to the man you want to become. I know this sounds strange, but this isn't motivation. It's neurological rewiring. When you speak identity out loud, your brain begins to accept it as fact. Say things like, I am disciplined. I am built for war. I am the man who finishes what he starts. Say it like you mean it, even if you don't believe it yet. Repetition beats doubt. Truth rewrites lies. Step 3. Track behavior that proves identity. If you say you're a man of discipline, then show up to the gym. If you say you're focused, then lock in your work. Every time you act in alignment with your new self-image, write it down. You're no longer collecting wins for motivation, you're collecting proof. Evidence that you are exactly who you claim to be. That is how you build unshakable confidence, not through hype, but through receipts. Step 4. Eliminate false reflection. You can't rebuild identity while surrounded by people who want you to stay broken. You may have friends, family, even partners who constantly remind you of your lowest self. Let them go. You are not required to stay in circles that keep you small. This journey is about rising, not apologizing for it. Find men who reflect your strength, not your shame. Step 5. Create a self-image contract. This is your new operating manual. It's one page. It says, I am not who I was. I am the man I choose to be. I see discipline in my actions, purpose in my decisions, and strength in my reflection. I break every false label. I earn my identity daily. I am no longer building a life around pain. I'm building around power. Sign it, post it, read it every day. This is your weapon. Now let me give you the truth that stings. If you don't rewrite your self-image, everything you try to build will collapse. You'll sabotage your goals, your income, your relationships, because a broken mirror always distorts what you see. And if what you see is weakness, you'll act like it. If you still carry shame, you'll react from it. No plan survives a man who hates his own reflection. That's why this path is first. Before money, before mastery, before success, you must become the man who believes he deserves it. You're not stuck, you're just misaligned. The man you want to be is buried under layers of labels. You don't need to add anything to become him. You just need to strip away everything that doesn't belong. The weakness, the lies, the story. Your real self is already there, waiting to be seen. If you don't do this work, you'll stay in the loop. Scrolling, trying, quitting, wondering why nothing sticks. You'll wonder why people don't respect you while you disrespect yourself in the mirror every morning. That's what scrolls do. They live in loops. They hope their life changes without changing their identity. But not you. You are a centurion. You pick up the sword. You break the mirror. You build your reflection. This is the self-image path, the first and most brutal battlefield of the compass. If you win this war, the rest becomes momentum. But if you lose it, nothing will ever feel enough. Because no external victory can fix a broken internal mirror. Fix the reflection. The world follows. Now go, write your new identity. Speak it into existence, collect the proof, and every time you doubt yourself, return to the mirror and remind it who you are. You are not your past, you are your future, and your future starts today. You are not a scroll, you are a centurion, and your image is not what they gave you, it's what you forge in fire.